This is a channeled message in light language activation. If you found this message, you were meant to. We'd like to talk to you today about the fear of the unknown. You once knew everything. At your core, you already know everything. When you let yourself just be, you are connecting with that everything that you already are. The fear of the unknown is the scariest thing for the ego mind. Do not fear the unknown. The unknown is where the magic lies. You were built for this. It's time to let go of what you've been holding on to, what you've been holding against yourself. It's time to let yourself be fully seen. It's time to let go of the need to be perfect, and time to let your fears go because you are ready. You are ready for the next steps in your life. Are you willing to let yourself fully receive the good things that are coming to you? Well, that involves letting more love in. When you've been deeply wounded, even after you've healed from those wounds, or you feel that you've healed from those wounds, if you've been hurt by others in your life, if you've been let down, if your trust has been betrayed, if you feel that maybe you've been through stages of not being accepted or even being ridiculed for being who you are, for expressing yourself, it can make doing so again feel quite frightening. Even when you're long past the point of knowing that you're ready to come out of your shell completely and step fully into the light. Is there a part of you that's still holding back, not fully opening to love, to allowing yourself to fully receive that love? This is that fear of the unknown. This is the deepest level of the fear of the unknown. The fear of the unknown comes from two things. It comes from the ego mind, the conscious mind. The conscious mind is always looking to compare all of the information it has received in the now to all of the known programs it has stored about the past. Your conscious mind, your ego mind, does not know how to compute the unknown because it is not designed to. Its job is to try to keep you safe from perceived dangers by comparing input and new information that it is receiving to its databank of old experiences based on the past. So it is always seeing the present through the lens of the past. Therefore, the ego mind is not really capable of seeing the unknown for what it truly is. And what it truly is a gift, freedom, an opportunity to expand and to become something new. The fear of the unknown also comes from the wounded child within. The fear of the unknown also comes from the ultimate deeper fear of separation. And that deeper fear is the fear that you are not loved. Oya pakakakashia pakatagia pakakakakashia pakakakashia pakakakakoya pakakakashia pakakakashia pakakakoya pakakashia pakatia pakakakaya pakakoya pakakashia pakakaka aya pakakashia 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 kashia pakakashia pakakakoya pakakashia 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 pakakaka aya pakakashia pakakashia pakakakashia 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 pakakaka. This activation is going into your third eye. It is going to help you see things you haven't been able to perceive before. It's going to help you process higher wavelengths of information in a new and more concrete way. When you step into the unknown, when you're willing to confront your fear of the unknown, you are confronting your own ego. For you are stepping beyond the parameters of your own ego. You are stepping out of your shell in that moment. When you're willing to step into the unknown in any capacity in your life, even in a very small way, you are stepping beyond the ego. You are stretching the bounds of what you see as you. The true you has no boundaries because the true you is everything. Are you holding on to a chain that keeps you tied to an old reality? You have completely outgrown an old reality that you may even complain about to others, that you long to get beyond, to escape, that you long to move out of. Are you secretly holding back from allowing the changes in your life that you have been asking for? Those things that you long for the most to occur? It is safe to step into the unknown. Just dip your toe into it now. Stick one toe into the complete unknown and feel that the water is warm. It is an irony, but stepping into the unknown is completely necessary as part of your experience as a human. It is totally necessary for your growth to be willing to step into the unknown. When you incarnated into a human body, you agreed to forget that which you already knew before so that you could remember again. And in the remembering, you are growing in ways that would not have been possible otherwise. Now is the time of the harvest. We've mentioned this before in other messages. Now is the time of the harvest, of reaping the rewards of the seeds that you have planted. In order to fully reap those rewards, you must step out of your comfort zone. But there's a great paradox involved. As soon as you're willing to fully step out of your comfort zone towards that which you desire, to step into the unknown fully with both feet and with your whole body, with all of your energy, even though it may be imperfectly, even though you may have hesitation, anxiety, and fear around this, as soon as you step into the unknown, into what seems like uncharted waters, you will find instantly that you know exactly where to go. You know exactly what to do, and the right things come into your path immediately. Then you will feel this enormous expansion that is a tremendous relief because you have so completely outgrown your old existence that you are afraid to step out of. The moment you step into the unknown and expand, you can actually breathe easier, not just figuratively, but literally in your body, because the new you that has been growing and developing the whole time can finally fully stretch out and express itself. You will feel this huge relief of feeling like you have just come home. Your deepest, truest desires can come true and will come true right now when you step into the unknown. You are worthy of having that which you have dreamed of. Know that you are whole and complete in yourself already. You do not need these things in order to be complete. You have nothing to prove, and you don't owe anyone anything. You do deserve to have your deepest heart's desires fulfilled in this life now as a human. You're going to feel this activation go into your feet. It's activating several key meridians that are part of the process. In recent months, your entire energy field has upgraded. Have you noticed that your intuition is very heightened at this time? Have you noticed that you feel very sensitive to energetic changes and to the energies of others? In many ways, you may have felt deprived as you've gone through an intense growth cycle. That deprivation no longer needs to continue, for it is, in a sense, self-inflicted, depriving yourself of feeling happy. Oya pakakashia pakakashia pakakoya pakakashia 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 katakia pakakashia 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 pakakaka. This light language is creating a deeper, more cohesive link between your heart, throat, and third eye chakras. Ya katakia pakakashia pakakashia pakakakashia pakakaka. Deprive yourself no longer. It's time to trust yourself even more. Trust that somewhere within you, you do have the answers. Trust that you are being guided, that you are being led, and that you have a huge unseen support system around you. So just dip your toe into the unknown and let yourself feel happy anyway, regardless of what happens next. Be so pleased with yourself. Be so pleased with your continuous and enormous growth. Things are on the horizon that you could not perceive of, that you couldn't even dream of right now. And all you need to do is take one step forward, one step outside of your comfort zone. As you do this, what you're doing is stepping into a more expanded version of yourself, and you're stepping closer to freedom, freedom within. Yeah, pakakakashia, pakakashia, pakakokoya, pakakakashia, pakakokoya, pakakakashia, pakakashia, pakakashia, pakakakashia, pakakashia, pakakashia, pakakakashia, pakakaka. Aya, pakakoya, pakakashia, pakakashia, pakakaka. Allow yourself to fully receive the energies of this transmission. This activation will help clear fear and help you transcend any hesitation about stepping into the unknown. Stepping into the unknown could look like taking that call that you've been ignoring. It could be making that call that you've been debating. It could be sending that email you've been waiting to send. It could be starting that book or finishing that book you've been working on. It could be as simple as saying that thing you feel in your heart that you really need to say, that you really want to say to someone in your life that you've been waiting to say, but that you've been afraid to say. It could be asking that question to a friend you've been afraid to ask. When you allow yourself to just be and let your mind rest, you are actually stepping into the unknown. It can be that simple sometimes. Stepping into the unknown could be as simple as expressing one of your deepest desires verbally to someone close to you. It could be expressing out loud something you've never expressed before, stating your truth, stating what you truly want, stating your dream out loud, even if it seems outlandish to you. There is power in speaking it out loud. There is power in stating what you want. We have one more thing to say to you now. Understand, with these messages and transmissions, there is so much more going on beyond the words being spoken. This is communication on the soul level that transcends all thought. You are enough. You are worthy. You deserve to find out just how powerful of a creator being you truly are. We have much more to say on what it means to be a powerful creator being in other messages. Humans are some of the most powerful creator beings that exist. You are changing the world around you just by being you and by being in it, and by carrying the frequency that you hold. You are infinitely valuable because you are infinitely powerful. You are infinitely valuable just because you are. You are infinitely loved.